I am bringing you the most epic, the most overpowered, and the most broken. What the fuck is going on? Why is the game broken? Look, I'm not in the business of wasting any of your time, so I will show you the cam build that I've been using. I will show you some clips, but this is the launch day, Friday, 1st of October, and this game is mudded. I have minus 12 skill points. I can't change the skill points, because if I do, I'll lose even more. But I already know the best build for Cam. I mean, we've been using it. Me, Billy, Crudo, some of the better players in the world. Not me, them two. And yeah, this is the way. Some clips will be running at the end of this video properly, and I'll break down how we play. But let's by looking at height, weight, and all that fun stuff and perks. Now, I do pretty much play the same as Striker, a little bit lighter in Cam, and you'll see why. I mean, look at this dribbling here. I don't know if that's the difference in 20 pounds of weight, but it's worth taking the chance for it, right? A couple of glitches to look out for. This Striker, you might be like, why are you playing in Striker and not Cam? It's just better stats. If I go to Cam, some of the stats do improve, but the way we play, I don't want to lose that pace. I don't want to lose the shooting because I'm going to be getting a lot of chances. I mean, going from 77 shooting in Cam to 83 makes a bit of a difference. But to be honest, guys, if you want to play in Cam, go ahead and play in Cam. You're going to lose a bit of pace. You're going to gain a little bit of passing. This is the weirdest FIFA for builds ever. Like ever. Normally, you change from Cam, which I'm in now, 80 passing to Striker. You lose 7, you'd lose more. It's weird. It just feels odd. Perks-wise, I use the skill dribbler like you've seen and the active first touch, which give me some of the flare trait and stuff like this, because you get that for most of the game, right? So these are the two traits that I'm using so far, and I was already, or perks, sorry, and I was actually already on course to get this. I think I was like level 17, 18, and it's demoted me down to level 12. Again, brand new game, broken, don't understand it. I have put a tweet out about this, it is annoying. But this is what I'm using, and archetypes wise, in Cam I do take off the speed archetype, this cheetah one, and I use the 10 skill points, and I don't actually use them in passing, which some of you might be surprised by, but I do just put them into the extra dribbling and agility, because yeah, I mean I am actually missing skill points right now, and I'm terrified to take more off to play with it. I probably would look at mixing up and trying to get a 5-star weak foot in Cam, or putting some points into passing eventually, seeing how that, I can't test it. But I know a lot of you guys will be on the game, you'll be looking for the best Cam build, so this is what I've been rocking. 5'6", 99 pounds. We're going to get into some clips, I'll show you guys some big tips to improve your game, because a lot of Cams make so many mistakes when I see you play against us. And if you're already this far through the video and you want more Pro Clubs builds, there is a link in the top right hand corner, there's a link in the description. We've got every build covered in every position, and subscribe whilst you're down there, because that's free and it helps us out a lot. We're on the way to 210,000 subscribers, which would be amazing to hit this week, and leave a like as well. So this game has some serious issues. Let me just show you the first. If you try and do the same thing but hold it and then pass it back to me, and I'll show you how overpowered the finesses are. They get to that edge. Should be able to score this, genuinely. Do you see what I mean, Liam?
It's actually ridiculous, man.
Like,
that makes no sense, man.
You're a professional footballer, bro. You reckon you can whip that in on demand? So yeah, for the most part, I mean, I just tend to play the same build as I would in Striker with a few tweaks. I think the skill dribbling trait is really good. I'd probably look at using that in Striker nowadays, so maybe I'll do an updated build on that. But you can see how the three of us play. Like, we don't really have a Cam. We sort of all just interchange. Billy's the any, so if he can't control his pro, I'll make the run forward, or Crudo make the run forward, and that's pretty much how it works for us. The boys' links are in the description, their Twitters, of course. Some of the finishing on this game is so annoying. Like, I spoke about it in the tweet, I've spoke about it in another video. How's that not go in? But then you can just finesse it from Narnia. Like, I just don't understand. Here's that clip again of the quick feet. Just really nice quick dribbling for a low-level player to have that dribbling already. It's what I mean about this game. It feels imbalanced or unbalanced. Like, you can do that at a low level, but then you can't score from, I don't know, 2 yards because the keeper flies across it. So you get me doing stuff like that, sweating it, because I don't want to take the chance of trying to shoot, because I think the goalkeeper's going to save pretty much every shot in the box. If you keep an eye on us here, we all rotate as a 3. Like, Crudo will go and take right striker when Billy drops back, and when we win the ball back here, you see an example of the passing. I haven't got a single stat in it, and that's a perfectly weighted through ball. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them are dodgy, but I just think that's this game, and until we see a patch, I mean, normally I dread the first patch on a FIFA, but I actually think that the first patch is the most needed patch you'll ever see on a FIFA. Here they just move the keeper and give me the easiest goal you will ever have, because if he'd honestly left the keeper where he was, I don't know how I'm scoring, because it's so difficult. It's so difficult from this angle. So yeah, when you're playing in cam, try to use your strikers ahead of you, obviously. Try to look forward as much as possible and sort of interchange your runs with the teammates that you've got. This kind of works, ball rolling the keeper. And again here, you'll see the pass through, perfectly weighted. Don't get me wrong, sometimes they're not, but this here is why I play striker, the finishing. I mean, it's just better, and I wouldn't want to be in that position all the time in a cam build because I just know I wouldn't score as many goals. There, like, that ball should have gone straight through. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you guys, that you can't rely on this game to be consistent. How does that one not go through but the one before it does? I just don't understand. Normally, I like to give you guys a tip to pass the ball around and not rush it and, you know, all those sort of things. It's really difficult to pass the ball. The extra pass, the X across the box, normally gets cut out on this FIFA, which I don't like. I'm really obviously a big fan of being able to play extra passes around the defence, even maybe one too many sometimes, and this FIFA does not reward that, at least so far. Look, they might patch it. By the time you're listening to this, it might not make any sense to you because they changed it, but on this early access of the game, playing quick passes, the touches are terrible, it just doesn't seem to work. The passes are pretty inaccurate, and I don't think adding skill points to passing is worth it when you need the pace and you need dribbling, ideally, to play in a midfield role or a striker role. Because in this situation, I don't need to defend. We know that Billy's Pro is going to be dragged back, so I stay up front. You can see that. We're already winning this game 4-3, but, you know, 90th minute, it would be nice to get a cushion, and now we've got a nice 3v2, and it should be an easy goal. But you can see there, Billy's one of the best strikers on pro clubs, and even he doesn't back himself to shoot there, because he just doesn't trust whether the finesse or the far post shot's going to go in, so he's looking for that extra pass across the face of goal. So I would kind of advise throwing it back to old school KSI to go as sweaty as you possibly can, because it's just so difficult to trust whether your shot is going to beat the goalkeepers on FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. It's just a fact. So yeah, I will have an updated build for you guys in a few weeks. I will keep looking. When they patch and hopefully fix this skill points glitch, I can bring you a more updated one. But if you just have the game today and you're looking for, I'd just go anything 5-6, around 99, like just lightweight, small, quick, and put your skill points and your traits into what I told you to do at the start of this video. I don't want to be too negative, but this is probably the worst FIFA launch I can remember for clubs in terms of the problems. I've listed them on Twitter, I've shown them to you in this video, and there's even more than that. We've got the same old problems of not being able to find a club when you have a friends list of over 100 friends. You can't change the kit properly. The captains, when he changes it, sometimes it bugs out and you get this weird blank kit. That's happened to us maybe 3 or 4 times in 50 games, which is quite a lot, right, if you think about it. And overall, the gameplay, it just isn't smooth. Like, it's really easy to score on the counter-attack when you're running through. Breaking down defences, they can just sit there and not move a button. If you are in the opposition's box, it is harder to score than if you are on the edge of it. That's just a fact. And I was halfway to level 19. I'm pretty sure I was level 18, and I've been put back down to level 12 for no apparent reason, and I've lost 12 skill points. So if you are thinking about buying this game, maybe go back to my last video and check the link in the description, as there is a free copy of FIFA 22. There's actually 22 copies up for grabs. I got this game for free. Otherwise, I mean, I'd be fuming if I paid for it. Let me know in the comment section what build you guys want to see next, whether it's a CDM, whether it's a fullback or a goalkeeper. I can bring it to you over the next week, and I will have your Pro Club squad playing to the maximum of their ability. I can't fix their playing. I can just fix their builds, okay? I can't make them better, or maybe a little bit. Share this out with your team if you haven't. Liked the video and subscribe to the channel as we close in on 210,000 subs, and I will see you guys in the next one.